Audi A5 convertible. And of course, the coolest part is that it is a convertible. It's kind of weird, but every time, like, the air conditioning is actually shut off right now, but you put the windows down and the fan starts blowing like crazy. I think what it's trying to do is just prevent buffeting and stuff from the interior, but it's kind of weird, you know. I like that it's got this switch here. It rolls down all four windows at the same time. So let's do a quick walk around and check this thing out. It's definitely a good Florida car. It's the whole reason why I rented it. So let's take ourselves a look. Seats are awesome. This one's got the sport package, so you get the cool Recaro seats. And extra cool is the perforated leather is for the air to work in the seats. I don't know if it's actually air conditioned or if it's just a fan, but it's pretty cool. And I like the bolster that's extendable here. Let's take a look at the interior here. I'm a bigger guy, so it's not too much of a hassle for me to stuff my fat butt in here, but everything is digital. Got the key in my pocket, so this one needs an inspection. A5 Quattro. It's a nice little car. It bings and it bongs and it does all sorts of crazy stuff. But it's kind of nice to have the navigation in the gauge cluster, and you could change the views and stuff. You get it, you know, more if you want to pay attention to the gauges, or if you want to pay attention to the map. And you see that I am in South Florida. I don't know if you can actually move the cursor on the map. Would be kind of cool. Now takes a while to figure all this stuff out. There's so much on this car, but yeah, I like the gauge cluster. It's pretty cool. You got different designs and different stuff that you can use and do. It's I kind of like it. The center also has the navigation and stuff, and you can switch it to, you know, your media and all that. And here's the button that I love right here. Instead of fighting for what button to press for your volume, boom, right there. And yeah, I don't listen to radio. I like my phone hooked to everything. But these little quick buttons here are pretty cool. One thing that I think is weird, it's got this little touchpad thing. So, you know, yeah, any of your contacts and stuff, it comes up there. It also works in the navigation. Let's see. Like today.
The route is being calculated.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, right?
Please drive to the route shown.
I just wish there was a button to like just stop the damn thing. But yeah, it'd take you months to figure this all out. The air conditioning's pretty cool. It's got the cooled seats, which for me is a must, being a big guy. This button right here is it blows warm air through this little vent in the seat, and keeps your neck from getting chilly over there. It's pretty cool, actually. This has a weird transmission. I've never driven anything with PDK. I think Porsche calls it PDK. I don't know what Audi calls it. And Volkswagen, it's all the same manufacturer, but you have to press this button in order to activate, you know, what gear you want to go in. So going into reverse is pretty easy, right? But then going to drive, you absolutely make sure you have to press that button or it freaks out. So that's drive, and you got your different modes. You can go into sport and manual shift, which is cool. Thing I don't like is pulling back is minus, pushing forward is plus. That's backwards. But you do have paddle shifters, so that makes up. So when you come to a stop, you know, say you want to park, you just press the P, and that'll put the transmission in park, and then you have an electronic parking brake there. So to get going, it's, you know, release your brake. Oh, you have to have your foot on the brake to release it. That's kind of weird. And then select a gear like that. I don't know. It's kind of cool, honestly. It's just micro switches and stuff. There's no mechanical connection to the transmission. So I mean, why not just give us some buttons to press? But you know, there I go criticizing Germans. The interior is really nice on this thing. There's no rattles. There's no cowl shake. It is a convertible. And it is just a really nice little car. But today I don't have a whole lot of time to review it because I'm trying to get to Key West and I could use a little bit of fuel. Driving along, the car's actually pretty nice. It's quiet. You know, I'm doing 80, 85 mile an hour here. And this is convertible. I can have a conversation. There is wind noise. You can tell that there's, you know, there's air moving over the ceiling of the car. It is a convertible. But yeah, I'm liking it. Unfortunately, there's so much traffic. I sat in traffic for 3 hours trying to get down to Key West over here, and coming up on, I think, the first of the bridges that get you over the ocean there. But yeah, coming up on Key Largo. So far, pretty good drive, other than the traffic. This crazy car, it is definitely not American. So you got a nice little cubby right here underneath the armrest. It's kind of nice. I got some stuff hanging out there. And gear shifts right here, rear parking brake, and all your little controls. You got your little navigation thing right there. But the cup holder is way, like, I gotta reach up here to get my nastiness. And yeah. That is funny. For years, German manufacturers resisted putting cup holders in cars. I think their excuse was, you're on the Autobahn, and you're not supposed to be distracted with drinking your whatever you got, your coffee. Cup holders are small too. You're not gonna be riding around in your S5 convertible with a big gold. Well, you can actually. You can just flip this guy up, and you got to use that as an armrest at that point. There's room for a 64 ouncer right there. Get your big old sip cup with your bent straw. Kind of cool how the thing hands the seatbelt to you. One thing I don't like, well, there's many things I don't like, but that's more of a general discussion about life and society and everything. I'm a tall person, so the seatbelt is always pulling me down. Can't get the seat adjusted the way that I would like. But let's continue our trip to Key West. Stop to get some fuel. This little four banger is very quick. I like it a lot. But of course, there's different driving modes and stuff you can use. And I got everything right now in comfort because I want to be comfortable. It's supposed to be a luxury car. Let's enjoy the luxury. The luxury of not having to haul ass all the time. Although the capability is there. This thing will get up and go. 65, 70 miles an hour, it's barely turning like 1500 RPM. And when you actually get down to hauling ass, it's kind of got that old turbo, reminds me of a Saab, where there's a little bit of turbo lag, but it's like stretching a rubber band. It just, put your foot in it and it's like, and it just slingshots you. I really like the motor. It's pretty cool. I can only imagine that it's a maintenance nightmare, especially for whoever's going to be the second and third owner of this car. Enjoying my air conditioning a little bit too much though. I don't like hot weather. I really don't. I'm naturally insulated with as big as I am. I don't like to sweat. I don't like to work. Oh, fat, ugly American. Oh well. Taste of how fast this thing is. What do you think? 5 seconds? 4.5 seconds? I'm about to find out here in a little bit. I feel bad for the car next to me because it's going to get toasted. Ready? Set. And go.